Welcome to the free training. My name is Gerald Norden. I am a former NASA robotics scientist turned real estate investor, wholesaler, buy and hold, long-term, short-term. I do everything and anything, and I do it quite awesomely. So the way I'm going to do this is you see a mathematical equation on the screen, yes? Everybody see that? This is the actual equation that I use that gets me a ridiculous amount of actually motivated sellers on autopilot for free. I don't lift a finger, I don't spend a cent. This just happens. It just pours into my inbox. I keep showing this. Some of you have not seen this, but I'm going to give you a bit of a preview of what this equation is getting me. So who here, obviously everybody here knows what a Zestimate is, yes? Everybody knows what a Zestimate is. I'm going to ignore Zestimates and I'm going to give you the ARV. I bought this house here for $5,000, the ARV is 110. I bought this house here for 40 grand, the ARV is 300. I bought this house here for 11,000, the ARV is 280. I bought this house here for 115, the ARV is 300. Now, check this out. This is the most expensive house I ever bought. This one for 115. This house here, I literally bought for 30 cents on the dollar. I have never paid more than 30 cents on the dollar for any property I've ever purchased. My usual numbers are 20 cents, 10 cents, and my record here is less than 1 cent on the dollar. I paid $10 for this house. While you go to McDonald's to buy a Happy Meal for your kids, I have bought a house with that money. Shame on you people. Take a mental picture. Here is that house. I pasted the address in the chat. Do you remember the house I bought for 40 grand? That's the house right here. I am putting the address here in the chat. Do any of you have any idea why I'm pasting these addresses here in the chat? Do you have any of you have any idea why? The reason why I'm putting this in the chat is so that you can verify who bought this and for how much it was purchased. Do you know why? Because if you do not believe me right here, right now, why the hell are you even here? Go drink a beer, watch TV. I don't give a damn. Get lost. If you do not believe me, you will not understand or believe a word I'm saying. You're wasting your time right here. I am giving you these addresses because now you can look it up yourself, see who bought them, for how much I bought it for. Do you understand? This is legitimate proof that what I'm teaching you is legit. Do you want more deals? I have plenty more. So my name is Gerald Norden. I am a former NASA robotics scientist. I build fancy humanoids and exoskeletons to better humankind. This guy here is 6'4", designed to run through burning buildings. This guy here is paraplegic. He's paralyzed from the waist down. Here he is walking one of my robots. There's a big poster at NASA with me on it, and here is the robot walking on his own. Pretty cool, huh? The reason why I'm giving you this information is I want to show you that I'm a scientist, I'm an engineer, and a pretty good one at that. As such, I don't give a flying rat ass about any of your opinions. The only thing I care about is data. Do you all feel me? The only thing I care about is data. Opinions are a pain in my ass. Opinions are what gets you to fail. Data is what everybody needs to apply to guarantee success, as long as you collect the data correctly and you draw the right conclusions from the data. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Good. So with this, awesome, say yes, that's what they want to hear. Perfect. So with this information, I will make you one promise. I will not once ever give you my opinion, not once. The only thing I will feed you is stone cold data. That is how you know for a fact that what I am telling you is legitimately and accurately correct. Everybody understand?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Awesome. That's what I want to hear. Now, let's talk about science-y things. All right, here we go. The way we, as scientists, explain things to other people or educate others is by first starting at a common ground. We all need to start at one place that everybody is in agreement. Once you're there, we can start building up from that point so that everybody is on the same page and everybody can understand from that point on, right? That's how we do it. So here is the common ground I present to you. If everybody doesn't agree or understand, you need to raise your hand, you need to say something, then I have to go a little bit further back. But I propose the common ground will be success in this space depends on your ability to find motivated sellers. Is everybody in agreement?
Yes.
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 That is where we start. From that point on, we move further. If you catch me in an opinion, you raise your hand. And we'll either fight to the death to show to you that this is not an opinion, or I'll give you a freaking discount on my program because you were right and I was wrong. Okay? The latter is not going to happen, I promise you. Now, so no opinions. Success depends on your ability to find motivated sellers. What does everybody tell you how to find motivated sellers? All the gurus, all the influencers, everybody on Bigger Pockets, everybody on YouTube. They will tell you, yeah, Mr. John. They tell you cold calling, driving for dollars, texting, direct marketing, abandoned signs, door knocking to the foreclosure list, the absentee only list, the probate list, texting list, inherited list, divorce list, death list, green list, blue list, dark list, cash list, every list you can think about, you go after like a maniac, yes? Yeah. Does anybody dare to disagree with me? No. This is what every single person will tell you how to find motivated sellers, yes or yes?
Yes.
I only hear John talking, yes or yes?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the answer is yes. Fine. If that was true, if that's how you truly find motivated sellers, why then does it take you 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 mailers, calls, or texts to get one freaking lousy, pitiful contract signed? Let's put it this way. Can you imagine you're standing in front of 1,000 people? They're hungry. They're starving. They haven't eaten in 30 days. And here you come along with a nice chicken melt sandwich dripping in bacon fat. And you ask these 1,000 starving people who wants this sandwich. How many scrawny little arms do you see raised?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Do you know what all of that means? All of it means you have a 100% conversion rate, yes?
Right.
Every single person raised their hand. Every single person opted in. Every single person filled in your form to get that juicy freaking sandwich dripping in bacon fat, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what we do as scientists? We look at nature. We look at what we want. We extract it, formulate it, improve it, reproduce it at will. Yes?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's build a helicopter. What do? You look at dragonfly wings. You look at hummingbird wings. You figure out how the turbulent flow works around those feathers. You build your equations. And you reliably, consistently reproduce a helicopter. If I build 2 helicopters, they will be identical because they're using the exact identical equations, yes? Yes. Isn't that the power of engineering and science? Isn't it awesome? Well, that is exactly what your mission is here. And remember, do not ever forget this during this talk. I am training you how to think, yes? Okay. So what is your mission here as a scientist, as an analytical thinker? You need to extract that 100% conversion rate, turn into an equation so you can reliably reproduce it, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so great. You're starting to get the hang of this thing. So why did I get a 100% conversion rate? How did I do that? I gave people a sandwich and everybody opted in. How can I extract that what worked, turn to an equation, and reproduce it? By the way, what you see in front of your screen, that is literally the extraction of the motivated seller generation equation. That is the exact equation. That is how I did this equation. So it's not just some random, very nicely put together little speech. This is legit. This is how I did it. Okay? So here is how you get a 100% conversion rate. You ready? You want to know it? You're really dying to know it?
Yeah.
Let's go. The reason why I got everybody to raise their scrawny, skinny little hands is because I approached the right audience with the right message. You feel me?
Yes.
This is what I defined as message resonance. Never, ever in your lives forget those two words. Message resonance. This is what is making me a ton of freaking money, people. Message resonance is the only thing you will need for anything and everything you do when it comes to other people. If you're alone on an island, I don't give a crap. But if you're dealing with people, message resonance is the only thing you will ever need to get whatever you want. Now, let me explain this. If your message is, I have food, and your audience's pain point is, I'm starving, don't you agree that your message resonates 100% with your audience's pain point, yes?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going to happen? Everybody, without a freaking exception, will raise their hand and say, I want. That's because your message resonated 100% with the pain point your audience is experiencing. So 100% message resonance gives you 100% conversion rates, yes?
Yes.
We have an equation. That is the beginning of the equation. Now, if you need to send 3,000 mailers, calls, or texts to get one contract signed, isn't it quite obvious you are not approaching the right audience with the right message? This is not an opinion. This is logic, common sense, numbers, data. Well, guess what, people? Your message doesn't change, right? Why? Well, because your message is your business model. It's your service. Your message is, I offer cash for houses. You're not going to change that. You're not going to suddenly sell bubble gum when somebody wants to buy a piece of bubble gum, and then you change around and you're going to sell cars when somebody wants a Mercedes. You are not going to change your business model per client you get. You'll find the right people for your business, people. So in other words, your message doesn't change. You feel me?
Right.
Okay. If your message doesn't change, if your message is not wrong, what else can be wrong?
The audience.
Your audience. And that is extremely alarming, isn't it? Why is it so alarming? Because what has every single guru told you since the beginning of time? That your audiences are the foreclosures and the foreclosures, absentee owners, probate, tax lien, inheritance, debt list, divorce list, relocation list, job loss list. Those are the right audience to go after, right? That's what everybody told you. Well, how is that working out for you?
Not at all.
Correct. If you need to send 1,000 mailers to the foreclosure list to get one deal, do you know what that means? It means 999 people on your list of 1,000 said, get the freaking hell out of my face. They said no to you. 999 of the 1,000 said, get lost. No, leave me alone. Go back to the country you came from. I have an accent. I hear it all the freaking time when I was doing this. And one said yes to you. Do you know who that one person said yes to you? That one person is your 0.1% conversion rate. 1 out of 1,000 is 0.1% conversion. The 999 is your 99.9% of the people on your list were not motivated. Isn't that quite astonishing? Yet,
Very.
Everybody is constantly telling you that the foreclosures and absentee owners and probate and job loss and tax liens, you need to go after them. You start to see how ridiculous this thing is, right? They are factually full of crap. Factually. The moment you translate anything or everything into English language, you start to see how ridiculous things sound. Now, what did I tell you as a common ground? Success in this space depends on your ability to find motivated sellers, yes?
Yes.
Yet, so many people are using strategies that have less than a 0.1% success rate to become successful. They're telling me the numbers are not against you. That is why so many people are struggling. You are literally trying to find the exceptions to the rule. You're trying to find the yeses. You're trying to find the 0.1%. And do you know what everybody is telling you when your marketing is not working? Do you know what everybody is telling you? Do you have any idea what people are telling you? They're telling you it's your fault. Why? Because you didn't do it enough. You're not consistent. If you're not making deals, doing cold calling, trying for dollars, texting, and direct mail marketing, you need to do it more. Oh, you know what? Let's scientifically break this down.
Uh-oh.
Let's scientifically break this down. You see how moronic this is? You need to spend more money to reach more wrong people, to get more yelled at, to make more deals. How ridiculous is that? Well, no, man, come on. If I send a shuttle up in space and the shuttle blows up, I'm not going to say, you know what, stay consistent, people, send another one. Get 5 more new astronauts, put them in the shuttle, blow them up. Don't work, get 5 more people, blow them up. When something doesn't work, my friends, you stop, you tweak, you reevaluate. You do not listen to some freaking moron telling you need to do more. It's not working, do more. I have spent already $10,000. Spend another $10,000 more to find more wrong people, to get more yelled at, to get more less deals. You all feel me, yes?
Yes.
Now, the reason why I give you this elaborate spiel, if I came to you and told you, hey guys, don't do direct marketing, it doesn't work. Some of you believe me, some of you wouldn't. But would you understand how ridiculous it would be to do it? No, you wouldn't understand it. That is why I'm going through this thing. Remember what I'm telling you. I am training you guys how to think. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So what is the point I'm trying to make here? The point I'm trying to make is simply this. Lists cannot target motivated sellers. That's alpha. That's the first element of that equation. Nothing can target motivated sellers. John E. Brown. How are you doing, Don?
Good.
Hey, do me a favor. Sell me your house for 30 cents on the dollar right now.
No.
Michael, sell me your house for 50 cents on the dollar. 50 cents on the dollar, Michael.
Absolutely not.
Samuel L. Jackson, sell me your freaking mansion for 90 cents on the dollar. Give it to me now, dude. What is wrong with you? Give me 90 cents.
You can't do it.
No. So you're telling me none of you are motivated to sell your house, yes? Is that what you're telling me?
Right.
Okay. God forbid, knock on wood, something happens to you tomorrow and you become motivated. Everybody, answer me this. Who knows that Samuel Jackson became motivated, that John became motivated, or that Michael became motivated? Who knows they became motivated?
We don't.
You don't.
Only me.
Only you know, yes?
Yes.
So when I'm telling you, nothing can target motivated sellers, do you start to realize why? Because nobody knows when somebody becomes motivated. I have just proven to you that foreclosures, absentee owners, and every possible list you can buy do not target motivated sellers. They're not motivated. So those are not motivated. You do not magically get a tag next to your name in the government registry that says, Ogal right now is motivated. Everybody send him a mail, a call, or a text. No, right? You do not magically appear under the PropStream motivated seller list that says, John right now, wait. Not yet. Wait, hold it. Now he became motivated. Everybody send a mail, call, or a text. Send him, send. No. Nobody knows you become motivated. That is why nothing can target motivated sellers. No list, no gadget, no software, no AI, no system, no nothing can. I am not saying you cannot get a deal doing cold calling. I didn't say that, yes? I said you cannot target them. You really need to send 3,000 mailers to literally fish out the single exceptions to make a deal. Now, what did I promise you in the beginning of this call? I told you I am going to show you data, not just mere opinions. I haven't shown you opinion. Don't get me wrong, I didn't show you any opinion. But I still didn't really show you any data either. So let me show you some data. This is me. Can you see me? Can you see my screen? So this is my lead generation little system here. I get anywhere between 4 to 12 leads every single day. These leads are free, they are motivated, I lift a finger and spend a cent. Let me repeat this. If I were to die tomorrow, next month, this is still ongoing. I am completely removed from this equation. This just happens. And you already know why, right? Of course you know why. Because I have a number one ranking website that generates me a ton of leads for free every single day. Now, these 4 to 12 leads corresponds to anywhere between 100 to 200 leads a month. I stopped collecting this data a while back, but the last time I was collecting this data, and let me show you the data for that last month, okay? I had 1 foreclosure, 2 absentee owners, and 1 death in the family. These 4 to 12 leads a day correspond to 100 to 200 leads a month, and that last month I collected the data, I got anywhere between 100 to 1 people to reach out to me. And from those 100 to 200 people, I just got 1 person in foreclosure, 2 absentee owners, and 1 death in the family. Do you know what it means? It means if these people were motivated, I would have a lot more foreclosures in my inbox, yes? A lot more people would have reached out to me and say, hey, buy my house. But I don't. 97% of my leads came from people that didn't want to list, didn't want to clean, didn't want to fix, didn't want to repair, didn't want to deal with walkthroughs. They were willing to accept an offer below market value for the sake of convenience. So that is your data. This is actual data. I can give you the numbers. So, nothing can target motivated sellers. My question to you is, everybody now fully and completely understands the first element of the motivated seller equation, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I want everybody now to turn on their mics because I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to start explaining beta. And I have a question for you. That's how it starts. The only thing I want you to answer is either true or false. Are you ready?
Yes.
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 Do you know what a motivated seller is? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes. I heard a lot of confidence. Let me ask again. Are you sure? Do you know what a motivated seller is? Yes or no?
Yes.
Perfect. Very cocky. Very confident, huh? Let's put it to the test, okay? I'm going to give you a 3-question quiz and you can answer either true or false to any of these questions. And I want every single person to participate. Otherwise, why the hell are you on the call? Yes?
Right. Yep.
Okay. A motivated seller is somebody that wants to sell their house. True or false?
True.
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 False.
False.
Okay, write down your answer. Okay, plenty of people said true, huh? Okay. How about this one? A motivated seller is anybody that needs to sell their house, true or false?
True.
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 False. False.
False.
True.
Okay, I hear more truths than false. Write it down. Write it down. Good. Last question. A motivated seller is anybody falls on the knees. They're begging you, please. Buy my house right now. I'm begging you. I'm in trouble. I need the cash. If I don't sell my house right now, I'm going to be in such trouble. I am going to be so in trouble. Please buy my house right now in cash. Give me the cash over now, please. I'm begging you,
I've
please.
never heard that before in my life.
That's true.
Because you have not been applying my equation, Mr. John.
Okay.
Good answer.
Okay, so who here said false? Who here said true?
Second question?
Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the answer. Are you ready? Okay, can you take the truth? Can you people take the truth? Yeah. Okay, well, guess what? You all failed freaking miserably.
I would say ultimately, I mean, why would we care? We just want the house.
Gerald with these trick questions.
I know, right? Never trust a freaking damn word I'm saying here. Check this out. A motivated seller is not somebody that wants to, needs to, or has to sell their house. Pay close attention because this is the reason why every single time I wholesale a deal, I make anywhere between 50 grand and 100 grand. Do you feel me?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel that.
Okay. And you know what? Before I do this, let me really drive this point in. Okay. Everybody see this house? This is just one of the houses, right? One of the normal houses we buy. I bought it for 40 grand, yes? It needed about 60 grand in repairs. How much am I all in for? 100. That leaves 200 grand, 208 grand to split between my wholesale fee and the back-end buyer's flipping profits. If I take 100 grand as my wholesale fee, the back-end buyer still makes between 70 and 80 grand for a 6-week flip. Is that a home run deal, yes or no? Yes, any day, anytime, anywhere. Now, every single one of my deals are the same way. Every single one. But this one, this one is obvious, right? I paid $10 for this house, people. If I take 100 grand wholesale fee, the back-end buyer would still get like 80 grand again. So every single time I do a wholesale deal, I'll make anywhere between 50 grand and 100 grand a pop. Again, do you feel me? Okay, good. So back to this.
Absolutely.
A motivated seller is not somebody that wants to, needs to, or has to sell their house. This is one of the most important parts of this talk here, so pay close attention. Ogal, sit your ass down, I'm not done talking. Oh my gosh, I'm going to hell. Okay. A motivated seller is not somebody that wants to, needs to, or has to sell their house. Not motivated. A motivated seller is anybody willing to sell their house below market value. I don't care why. Does everybody understand the difference? Willingness to sell below market value is what makes somebody motivated. Their need or their desire to sell means squat. Take somebody in foreclosure for a second. Don't they have to sell their house? Yeah. And if they don't sell their house, aren't bad things going to happen to them? Absolutely. Are they willing to sell below market value? Hell no. They rather pour concrete down the drain than sell to you. They think that just because their firstborn child was born on that disgusting blood-stained sofa over there in the corner, that their house is worth 5 times ARV. That's what they think. Not motivated. Everybody understand this so far? Yes. Does everybody dare disagreeing with me so far? You better not. Okay. This was the first half. Are you ready for the second half? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Divina, do me a favor, okay? I need your help for a moment. Go to your kitchen and grab me your Gavilheimer.
My what?
It's in the chat. Grab me your Gavilheimer. Anybody, go and grab me your Gavilheimer for a second.
A hammer.
No, a Gavilheimer. Wait, stop. Does anybody know what the Gavilheimer is?
It's a gavel.
Whoa, really? Okay, wait. Am I being a foreigner here? You're telling me you can't grab me your Gavilheimer because you have no idea what one is.
Yes.
Okay. You're telling me that even if a Gavilheimer was sitting right in front of you, you wouldn't even know it.
Yes.
Okay, wait. You dare telling me that you can't find me a Gavilheimer because you have no idea what one looks like? That's what you're telling me?
Yep.
Yes.
Then how can you possibly find motivated sellers when you have no clue what they look like, sound like, smell like, act like, what their concerns are, what their pain point is, what their fears are, what their goals are? You have no clue what they look like, but do you know who you will find though? Do you know who you will find? You will find people that want to, need to, or have to sell their house with your cold calling, their marketing and texting. You get this, yes? But you will not get an offer except below market value, yes?
Right.
Do you start to understand the reason why I make 50 grand and between 50 grand and 100 grand per wholesale deal and you're not, is because while you are targeting people that want to, need to, or have to sell their house, I am targeting people that are willing to sell their house below market value. Do you get me?
Okay.
Yes.
This is an entirely different audience. Now, everybody, turn off your mics. Do you really think I'm that good to trick somebody into selling me their house for $10?
No.
Of course not. Don't you think that if they wanted $100 for their house, that they could get it?
Yeah.
How about 1,000? How about 10,000? How about 50,000? Yes, they would have zero problem getting $50,000 in a week. No problem. But they sold it to me for $10. Do you start to understand that this person is willing to sell me their house below market value? Do you get that now?
Oh yeah.
If you cannot wrap your head around this, you better start. Because if you do not believe it, you do not get it, you will never be able to target them. So now, here's the idea that I want you to take away here. Every freaking investor thinks that people want cash, they want money for their house. This proves otherwise, yes?
Right.
Yeah.
Understand this. The pain of owning that house was far higher than the monetary worth of that house. Can you understand that? Everybody thinks that people that want to sell their house, they want to get rid of the house. The problem is not, oh my Lord, I own a house, oh boy, what am I going to do? That's not the problem. The problem is whatever comes with owning this house is freaking destroying my life. That is the issue. A solution is get rid of that house. The money, don't care. I just want it out of my life. And there are different levels of this, obviously. This was a very severe case. They didn't want anything for the house. But for this one, it's more of a normal case for us at least. 40 grand, it's still some money, right? But it's nothing compared to $300,000. Are you ready for beta?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Know, understand, and target the right audience. If you're going to chase foreclosures and absentee owners and whatnot, you're always left to fortune, just luck. Do you want to become successful having a 0.1% success rate? No, right? You want a very reliable way to become successful. If you want that, you need to stop chasing the wrong audience. Start, understand, and target the right audience. Are we good?
Yes.
Are you ready for Gamma?
Yes.
Do you remember me talking about message resonance and told you if you forget it, I will disown your ass? So obviously, everybody remembers this. Yes?
Yes.
If your message is I have food and your audience is I'm starving, your message resonates 100%.
Yes.
Gamma is one of the most hardest things for normal investors to accomplish. It's the most difficult thing, and it is the one thing that everybody is after. So this one's very important. Put message resonance at the top of your mind. Don't forget it, especially in this whole Gamma talk. I'm going to tell you a story. You ready? This is a story about Google. Google has only one job. Only one job. Almost. Let me do it this way. Imagine for one moment, I'm saying imagine, I'm not saying it's real, I'm saying imagine. Imagine for 1 second that Google has a solid track record of ranking the most horrible websites number 1. Yahoo, on the other hand, always returns the most amazing sites number 1. Which platform would you rather use, Google or Yahoo?
Google.
Yahoo.
Okay, who said Google? John. John. Get out. I am training you how to think. I'm trying to make you smarter, not dumber. I know you just slipped up. I know that.
Right.
Google's one and only job is to rank the best website number 1. And I know some of you will say, yes, makes sense, but stop. I told you that Gamma is the most important one, yes?
Yes.
So I need you to understand every single thing I'm telling you. I don't want you to just accept it. I want you to understand it. Now, Google needs to rank the best website number 1. What happens if Yahoo ranks the best website number 1? What happens to Google if everybody goes to Yahoo?
They'll lose money.
And what happens to Google?
They lose money.
They go dead.
They go away.
They go bankrupt.
Yeah. They lose money, they leave or shut down.
Shut down.
Yep, if nobody uses Google, there is nobody on Google to click on any ads. Google makes no more money. Google dies. You all feel me?
Yes.
Okay. So in other words, when I am telling you that Google has only one job, just one job, do you start to realize how serious Google is taking this one and only job to rank the best website number 1? Because if they don't and Yahoo does, it's bye-bye Google forever. In other words, Google doesn't mess with this. Are we 100% clear on this? This concept needs to be understood truly if you want to make 50 grand a pop wholesale deals. Now, so Google doesn't mess with this, right? Okay. Miss Riley, how are you doing?
Fine.
Fine. Miss Riley, can you imagine if you wake up one day, tomorrow, with a horrible, disgusting rash right on your eye right there. This thing is alive, it's dancing, it's bubbling, it's oozing, it's chanting your name in the most heinous demonic ways at night. It is horrible. Can you imagine?
No.
Do you understand? I chose you on purpose. I knew you will be freaking out. That's why I chose you. Would it be far-fetched to say that you would immediately run to Google and say, how do I get rid of my demonic evil rash on my eye?
Correct.
Correct. Everybody, do you understand that Miss Riley then just performed a pain point fueled, intention-based keyword search on Google? Her search was motivated, powered, fueled, inspired by some sort of pain, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember me telling you what Google's one and only job is? Do you remember me telling you that like long time ago? I told you that Google has only one job. You remember that?
Yeah.
So when Miss Riley does a search, what do you think Google's job is?
Find the best website.
To help her with her rash.
Yes. So Google's one and only job becomes to go out and fetch that one website whose message resonates the most with Miss Riley's pain point fueled, intention-based keyword search performed on Google. Do you all get that?
Yes.
I don't think you do. Do you get that?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have any idea what that means? What did I tell you in the beginning? Message resonance is the key to life on this planet, yes?
Yes.
Message resonance means the right audience, the right message, yes?
Yes.
So, do you understand what I just told you? It's Google's job to make sure the right message reaches the right audience, yes?
Yes.
It's Google's job to make sure that the right website reaches the right audience. It's Google's job to make sure that you have a 100% message resonance. Do you understand how big of a deal this is?
Yes.
Because what is everybody struggling with? Getting motivated leads, yes? But guess what? Getting motivated leads is done for free, automatically for you by who other than Mr. Google himself. The reason why I am getting so many leads is because I literally let Google do the work for me. So Google makes sure that my website always ranks #1 for this exact audience that is willing to sell their house below market value. What is the most difficult thing you're struggling with? Getting leads, yes?
Right.
And after that, getting actually motivated leads, yes?
Right.
People that are willing to sell their house below market value. Well, guess what? While you are struggling your freaking ass off to do this, I sit back, put my feet up, and I let Google do it for me. Check this out. Who here knows what Bigger Pockets is?
Yeah.
Good.
It's a real estate site, educational site.
Perfect. Did you know that Bigger Pockets has an annual conference? Once a year, they invite the smartest, most handsomest, most amazing people to do a talk, and I was the only one chosen.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to hell. Okay. Gal, don't shake your head no at me. Okay. I'm going to play about 20 seconds of my Bigger Pockets conference talk. Your mission is pay close attention to what I'm asking the audience, yes? And then pay close attention to what the audience answers back, yes? Okay, here we go. What do you think a motivated seller would type into Google to sell their house fast? Really listen to the question and really pretend you are a motivated seller. What would you type in to sell your house fast?
How to sell my house fast.
How do you sell my house fast, David? Wait, I'll do the Connecticut market, okay? How do you sell my house fast in Connecticut? Okay. What else? Give me a few more.
Fast cash offer.
Cash from a house in Connecticut. What else? Anybody?
As it is.
It's the same thing. Okay, type this in. How do I sell my house without an agent? How do you sell my house in Connecticut without an agent? How about legitimate house buyers in Connecticut? We buy houses in Connecticut. Who buys houses in Connecticut? I need to sell my house fast in Connecticut. Can you keep up? Look at that guy, dude. Dang! Anything else? That enough? So he's opening an incognito window, right, to make it fair, right? Okay, let me take over. So what happened? I asked the entire audience live on stage, no less, live on stage. And I asked them, hey gang, give me any keyword. Right?
Right.
And the audience threw these keywords at me. And what happened? Google doesn't just rank me number one. No. Google ranks me number one. They rank me number two on top of number one. And the entire knowledge graph is also me. Who dominates Connecticut market? Who is Connecticut's daddy? Are there any people in Connecticut here? I hope not. Okay. So, like I said in the equation, Google will rank the best website number one. So what have we learned so far, people? Alpha, nothing can target motivated sellers, yes?
Right.
Beta, know, understand, and target the right audience, yes?
Yeah.
And Gamma, Google will rank the best website number one. You can almost do exactly what I do. Exactly. There's only one tiny thing missing. The problem with all of this is simply this. How the hell did Google know that it was my website whose message resonates the most with people's pain point fuel keyword search? How does Google know that it was my website that is the best website, right? How does Google know that? I just told you Google will rank the best website number one. I showed you a video that proves that I'm correct. Google always ranks my website number one. The problem is, what makes my website so different?
Yes.
Every single website says the same thing. We buy houses, cash offer in 24 hours, pictures of them, pictures here. Everyone says the same thing. What makes my website so different? How do I tell Google to always pick me? How do I do that? Now, do you all agree that's quite the same question as how do you rank number one?
Yes.
Right? Well, then why didn't I say that sentence? Why did I go out of my way to say, and I quote, Google needs to find the website whose message resonates the most with Miss Riley's pain point fueled, intention-based keyword performed on Google. It's a long sentence, right?
Right.
Why didn't I just say, how does Google decide which website ranks number one? Why didn't I just say, how do you rank number one? Why did I say this long sentence?
Keyword.
Yeah, that was how you got ranked.
Check this out. If I were to ask you, how do you rank number one? Your brain will immediately snap to backlinking and citations and keywords and content is king and blogging and blah, 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 click-through rate, bounce rate. Do you know what all of this is? All of this is tricks to manipulate Google into ranking you number one. That's all this is. If I'm telling you how do you rank number one, ask any SEO expert how do you rank number one. Then the first thing they will tell you is keyword research, backlinking, keyword analysis, and all the junk I just mentioned. That's what they will tell you.
Yeah.
But if you ask somebody, how does Google know that your website's message resonates 100% with your audience's pain point fueled intention-based keyword search on Google, your mind is going to immediately snap into value to your audience, right? How does your message resonate with how do you give your audience what you want, right? How do you provide value to your audience? How do you get rid of that rash on Miss Riley's forehead? If I were to ask you the first thing, you would say, oh, write a blog on rashes. That's how you rank number one, right? Versus, how do I provide value to Miss Riley? It's a completely different answer, right? It's a completely different topic, area, completely different direction. That is why I didn't just say, how do you rank number one? Because how do you rank number one is what every freaking wannabe SEO expert guru will tell you. And then have you ever seen any SEO guru climb on stage and ask hundreds of people, give me any keyword? Have you ever seen any SEO person dare doing this trick? No. If they could, trust me when I'm telling you, they would. But they not. You know why? Because they will lose their reputation quite quickly. They can't. And the reason why they can't and I can is because I didn't ask people how to rank number one. I asked people, how does Google know which message resonates 100% with your audience's pain point fueled intention-based keyword search on Google? It's a big difference. And that is why I always rank number one, regardless of keywords, backlinking, and whatever else anybody is throwing at you. I rank number one for keywords I don't even have on my website. Do you know that?
Stop.
Okay, because you said stop, I'm going to do it. Check this out. I'm vicious.
Yes, you are.
Who here has seen my website already? Obviously, you all should have. If not, shame on you.
I think so, yeah.
So this is my website, yes? To prove it to you, this is me right there. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, so if you knew anything about Google, you would know that if you do a search on Google, like I did so, and Google finds the words on a website, Google will highlight those words in bold. Did you know that? So for example, let me find one. That's why I have the search here. Here they have it in bold. See, it's in the website. Here is realtor.com. They have it in bold in the title. They have it here in the website. What does it mean? They have the words multifamily on their website. Google returns the paragraph where it is at, so you can get the snippet to figure out if that's the website you want to visit. It gives you a preview. Do I have the words multifamily anywhere on my website? The answer is no, thank you very much. So how is it possible that I rank number one for a keyword I do not have on my website while my competition like realtor.com do? I rank number one even for keywords I do not even have on my website. On top of that, my competitors do. I still rank number one. So like I said, there's one thing missing, right? How the hell does Google know that is my website, that is the best website? How does Google know that? We all have the same websites. We all have the same lingo. We all look the same. Do you want to know?
Yes.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
If I tell you, if you rank number one, you get a bunch of leads. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't hear anybody. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, you're all freaking wrong. Ranking number 1 does not get you leads. Ranking number 1 gets you traffic. Traffic doesn't mean leads. When you're sending your direct marketing pieces, cold calling, texting, all you're getting is traffic. That doesn't mean they say, yes, sign me up, right? So, how does Google know that it was my website whose message resonated the most with your pain point fueled intention-based keyword search in Google? Think about this logic. How can Google tell that my website offered more value? The website that generates the most leads ranks number 1. Think about it for a second. What does everybody else think? Doesn't everybody else say, if you rank number 1, you will get a ton of leads, right? That's what everybody says, right?
True. Yeah.
But what did I say? Didn't I say the exact opposite? While everybody says, rank number 1, therefore you will get leads, I say, get leads, and therefore you will rank number 1. Think about it. Think about it.
And how is that determined? Is that determined by filling out the form? What is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Think about it. Google needs to find how much value your website is providing. Well, what better way for Google to evaluate that than by the sheer amount of leads website is generating? If a complete stranger lands on my website and is willing and eager to fill in their private and personal information in a form on my website, don't you agree that my website must have provided that user with exactly what they came looking for? Because nobody fills the forms for fun. Would you fill in a form with your private and personal address where your kids play outside into some shady website? Would you do that? No. The more leads you get, the better an idea Google has that your website provided value. If you have more leads than anybody else in your market, to Google it means you had the best website, obviously, right? Because everybody chooses you over anybody else. So what is Google's one and only job again? To rank the best website number 1. Are you ready for Delta?
Yes.
The website that gets the most leads ranks number 1. Do you realize what we have here, people? Do you realize what you all have? What do you think you get when you add all these 4 concepts up together? What do you think you will get? Alpha tells you that nothing can target motivated sellers. Nothing can, because nobody knows when somebody becomes motivated, right? And beta targets the right audience. If you're after foreclosure, absentee owners and whatnot, you're wasting your time, you're burning your money. You need to be targeting people that are willing to sell below market value, not people that want to, need to, or have to sell their house, yes?
True.
And what does Gamma tell you? Gamma is the most important one. Gamma is all about message resonance. Gamma gets you booked appointments. Gamma makes sure that the right audience sees the right message. Delta tells you that the website that gets the most leads ranks. So let's add them all up, yes? Are you ready? You want to see them all together? Alpha tells you what not to do. It's very important to do what works, yes?
Yes.
It's equally important to not do what does not work.
Yes.
Alpha tells you whatever you're doing there, stop it. You're doing it wrong. Go elsewhere.
Yes.
That's what Alpha tells you. Beta tells you what Alpha didn't. Alpha tells you this is wrong. Beta tells you this is right. Beta tells you target the people that are willing to sell below market value. And what does Gamma tell you? Gamma makes sure that when the right audience sees you, they will book an appointment with you. Let me repeat this. Gamma makes sure that if the right audience sees you, they will book an appointment with you. A big if they see you, yes? What do you think Delta does? Delta tells you that they will see you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that this equation is airtight, waterproof, completely? Every little thing is taken care of. You cannot go wrong. Everything is taken care of. Now, I want everybody to look at me for a second. Do you all see this popsicle stick?
Yes.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
What's going to happen if I drop this? If I let this go?
Mic drop.
Everybody, okay, everybody focus. Are you all awake?
Yes.
I didn't hear shit. Are you all awake?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Okay. Then again, let's try again. Do you see this popsicle stickles?
Yes.
What is going to happen if I let go?
It's gonna fall.
It's going to fall down. What do we call that?
Gravity.
You learn something new every day. You respect gravity, yes? This is a law of the universe. Pay attention, it's very important. This is the law of the universe. You are going to respect it. You're not going to defy it, right? You're not going to climb onto your roof and then jump and then think you're the exception to the rule, are you? Okay. Pay attention. Okay, everybody pay attention. I'm going to give you a few more laws of the universe. Are you ready?
Yes.
Claire, when is the last time you went to the library to find information on the problem you were dealing with?
Years. It's been years.
Would it be rare to assume that you go to Google?
Yes.
Nope. Nope. I'd be laying in bed and pull up my phone.
Perfect.
Hey, Google.
It is common that you go to Google. It's expected, right? Do I have to hope and pray that you will go to Google, or do you know for a fact you will go to Google?
I will go to Google first.
That is a law of the universe. I don't have to hope you will. You will. Now, and when you go to Google, and Google ranks sites in order, are you going to skip the first 15 sites and go to the number 16th, or are you going to click on number 1 ranking website?
I'll skip the ads and go to the first one.
Absolutely. Everybody does. I am expecting it. I am sure you will do it. I don't have to hope and beg you to do it, right? I know that you will. Is everybody agreeing so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, pay attention. And when you click on the number 1 ranking website and they offer you some amazing, credible, professional solution that will save your life, are you going to say, nah, your solution will be perfect for me, but you know what? I am not going to take your solution. I'm going to go to the other guy that has a solid track record of mugging people, and I'm going to fill in his form. Do you think that's going to ever happen? No. You will fill in the form, yes?
Yeah.
It's the law of the universe. I don't have to hope this will happen. Now, what does everybody else do? What do all my competition do? Have you not seen this? Have you not noticed this? Have you not noticed that all these gurus have the latest shortcut to trick you into getting magically motivated sellers by some sort of list, MLS hack, some software, some gadget, some AI trick? Everybody is always trying to magically shortcut the laws of the universe and somehow get you motivated sellers. Did you not notice that? Let me make something very clear. When you have a problem, you are not going to plant your stinky ass next to the mailbox hoping somebody will send you a direct marketing piece on what to do with your problem. You go and find a solution immediately, yes? So unless the competition or anybody else or any guru has a way for motivated sellers to take the initiative to find you, they're full of shit, people. Because nothing can target motivated sellers. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
In other words, the only way to reliably find motivated sellers is for you to make it extremely easy for them to find you. Nothing else matters. Now, if the other things worked by law of the universe, like I'm showing you, why then are so many people still struggling? If the software from all these gurus worked, why isn't everybody a millionaire by now? Because it doesn't go by the law of the universe. Now, when a multi-seller becomes motivated, where do they go? Google, check. Will they click on the number 15 ranking website? No. They click on number 1 ranking website, check. And when your solution is right there, feasible, and it works, showing reviews, are they going to say no? No. They're going to fill in the form, yes? Check.
Yeah.
It is not a matter of hoping, is it? This just is going to work. Why do you think I am getting success? Now that you all understand this concept, you can now for yourself figure out why you are having so much trouble becoming successful. Here is why you're unsuccessful. Check this out. Everybody, stop talking, stop breathing, listen to me. I have just established that you cannot target motivated sellers through any list or any mail or any call or any text, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And everybody agrees to this, yes?
Yes.
Okay, focus. Here's what you're doing. You are sending motivated seller messages to non-motivated people by sending mailers, calls, or text. Your message of sell me your house fast for cash are reaching people that have zero interest in selling their house. Do you think you're going to get deals? You have a 0% message resonance. If you were getting phone calls back, but they didn't like your offer, what that would mean is you had a very good message resonance, yes? Because your message was of interest. So they call you back. They're interested. Your offer may not be good and they may drop you then, but if they at least called you back, that would be proof that your message was resonating with them. But are they calling you back and yelling at you don't count? They're not even calling you back. Isn't this enough proof and understanding that what you are doing is wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just me giving you my version of this space like every other guru is doing. What I am doing is I am training you how to think on your own.
Mm-hmm. Mindset.
Correct. Not once have I asked you to go from step 1 to step 3 by a leap of faith. Not once. If I give you step 1 to step 3, I have explained step 2 to you. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. But this is effortless. I don't do anything.
You don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
You don't create keywords for Google's rankings?
The last time I worked on my website was probably over 4 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Well, we need some of that.
Magic sauce.
So if you're ranking number 1, then all the rest of us are going to be all underneath you.
Yeah.
Well, there's a solution. So if you're asking me what if we have different students in your market, right?
Correct.
Christy, everybody
Yes.
write this down. Here's what you need to do. The first thing you do is give me your address. Give me your market. Give me your address. Okay?
It's
No.
Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, but I mean like email me your address, your actual address, and then I will ask all my other students in your market to also email me their address. Okay? Here's step 2. I will give you their address and I will give them your address. And then I will mail each one of you a gun. The person that reaches out to me in 10 days gets the market. Okay, Christy, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Okay, here is what you do.
Hey, you can do that in Arizona. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Buckeye.
Okay, check this out. If I told you that you rank number 1 on Google by putting some backlinks in there and some keywords and some copy my content and put it there, if I told you that, then yes, you'll be stuck. But did I tell you that? No. What I said is, if you provide more value than anybody else, you will kick everybody else's scrawny little asses. So Christy, it's all about how much value you give. So if you apply my strategies better than anybody else, you can beat everybody else. So somebody asked me if it took me 4 years to rank number 1. No, it took me 3 months. And let me show you this. Here are a few of my other students. This guy ranked number 1 in Atlanta in 4 months. He gets in 3 months. This guy in 3 months. This guy 4 months. This guy in 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 weeks. And the average time to rank number 1 is about 3 months time in average to competitive markets. In highly competitive market is longer, obviously. And in Arkansas, I don't know, 3 weeks maybe, I don't know. But the average time is about 3 months. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you how my system works. And before I jump in, I want to inspire all of you, showing you what other people that gone through my system and my teachings have accomplished. From March 15 to August 9, this person, she's at $400,000. We have plenty more of this where this came from. She was on the way back from Brazil on the plane, sending me a text or a message as she was landing right here. And she tells, hey, yesterday we made $62,000 on the beach somewhere. But that doesn't mean this is a promise. My system works 100%, but it is not a walk in the park. Does everybody understand me here? I'm very picky who I choose to sell this to, you know that? The reason why is because if you buy my system and my logo is on the bottom of your website and you don't rank number 1, you are freaking ruining my God-sent reputation. People are going to think I suck. And do you think I suck? No. Let me show you this quickly. Okay. We buy houses in Florida. That's a very competitive market, do you think? Girlfriend. How about this one? We buy houses. We buy houses in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Very competitive market. How about compramos, God dang it, compramos casas in Houston, Texas. How about Houston in the Spanish market? It's fantasticals. How about cash for my house in Sacramento? That's highly competitive, don't you think? How about who buys houses in Southern California? highly competitive. How about, let me do one last one. We buy houses in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's very competitive, don't you think? Let's play a game. Let's click on all the number one ranking websites. This number one, this guy is 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 an ad. This guy is number one. It's an ad. This guy is number one. Scroll all the way down. That here is my logo, that's my student. That here is my logo, that's my student. That here is my logo, that's my student. That here is my logo, that is my student. That here is my logo, that is my student. That here is my logo, that is my student. Every single one of these brilliant, beautiful people are ranking number one. They are destroying their competition, and it's not a coincidence that my logo is at the bottom of the website. I cannot promise or guarantee anything. That's my point. But I don't need to. I cannot fake this. I can't fake my students or myself ranking number one in an incognito window on Google on your computer in your own home. I'm showing you this to give you a feeling of satisfaction. What I taught you today just simply works. Is this clear? Go do it on your own if you want to. Now, if everybody's okay with this, I'm going to go and start talking about exactly what it is that we offer and how you can get people become part of this. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. We have taken everything that works on our website and translated that into a step-by-step procedure. What you see here is a set of modules, and each module several steps. The idea here is when you complete all of these modules, not only will you rank number one, you'll also make a lot of money because you're getting a lot of deals, because you're getting a lot of leads. The fine print is, no, I can't guarantee anything because I am not you, I'm not in your market, I have no idea how hard you work, blah, 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 blah. You already seen my results, you already seen my students' results, you know this is real. Just go at it, okay? This is on a platform called Monday.com. We do not own Monday.com. It's a very famous CRM. We have now outgrown Monday.com, so I asked my guys to build my own platform, so they did. This is my new platform, and this is completely mine. Why am I telling you all this? Because some things are easier explained on the new platform, and some things are easier explained on the old platform. I'm going to be jumping back and forth. I want to confuse everybody. Yes? You all with me yet? Perfect. How are you going to do SEO like a genius when you know nothing about it? Very simple. Click on the task, any task. Let's say writing the about us, the how it works page, right? So click on the task right here, follow the program. Not only is there a PDF, not only is there a video telling you exactly how I do this, you just look over my shoulder, do the entire program in front of you. But on top of that, the moment you sign up with us, you get this. Not something like this, you get this website. Completely SEO optimized, fully pimped out, all the keywords, everything is there, content, pictures, everything is there. The only thing you need to do is go through these pictures and swap your own pictures. Obviously, eventually you need to change out your text as well, right? Because everybody has the same template. The reason why I'm giving you this website is because I need to make sure that you get an ROI as quickly as possible. And if I have to wait until you build your own website from scratch, I'll be waiting for 6 years without any luck. So the reason I'm giving you this is because it's far easier to build your website by tweaking an existing one than it is building one from scratch. Second reason why I'm giving this, because I want you to get an ROI immediately. Like I told you, all the credibility is done for you in this website. All you need to do is swap your pictures. You can drive traffic to your website manually right now, immediately, and start getting your first paychecks in 2 weeks if you wanted to. People have done it. While you drive traffic and while you rank number one, you at least make money. So when you're done, on top of the video, on top of the PDF, what I'm also offering is the entire program is laid down in front of you, step by step by step, in a very interactive, visual way. So all you have to do is just step, and every step has its own video. And when you're done with that, there's a button here. Click on the button, hit complete. My system will keep track of your progress. We tell you how hard you're working, how fast you're working, It will tell you, it gives you more this kind of data to give you inspired. If you are stuck, click on the button here, I'm stuck. Let me know what you're stuck with. My team and I will be on it. Make sense so far?
Are you saying that
Lastly,
support ticket? You're providing support
yes. So this is support here.
to the workshop.
Okay, so we have the support here. We have the support in the workshop. We have a community thread. Every single task assignment has a community thread. If you have a question from a task, and ask it here. All the people that are doing the exact same task will answer you from groups, accountability partners. You will have the support of not just me and my team, but everybody else in the group. On top of that, I jump on twice a week, I jump on a call where I answer questions, I evaluate your work, I'll teach you whatever you want to know. You want to know how to wholesale, teach you how to wholesale. You want to know how to flip, I teach you how to flip. It's a mastermind call. Everybody good so far? Okay. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So we offer two products. The first one is the credibility product. The second one is the SEO product. The credibility product is modules 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When you're done with module number 6, you have an amazing website ready to make money now, immediately, instantly. Ranking takes time. Credibility is instant. So the moment you're credible, the moment you have your name, your number, your face, your pages on your website, whatever, and you hit the publish button, you're immediately credible, you can start making money right now. That's what credibility package does. Credibility package makes sure that you go to the system, building up your website that is fine-tuned to conversions. That is what the credibility package is and does. It gets you the website that is fine-tuned for conversions. Whatever somebody needs to see, feel, hear, experience from you on the website that will make them obsessed with filling the form from you. The credibility package is not designed to rank you number 1. The credibility package is designed to convert inbound traffic into lead. Is this absolutely clear for everybody? Okay.
No.
Okay, so let me repeat. The credibility package is not designed to rank number 1. The credibility package is designed to convert inbound traffic into leads. And the reason why I'm saying that is because in the credibility package, I don't do a single SEO strategy yet. However, plenty of people have ranked number 1 only using the credibility package. Here is Laurel. Within the first 2 weeks, she jumped all the way to number 1 on Google. It took her just 2 weeks, and since then she made $80,000 right there. Here are her leads. Another version here is Josh. Josh made $100,000 in 3 weeks by signing one wholesale deal. So although it's possible, I have to give you the fine print because I don't even touch a single SEO strategy yet. But plenty of people have done it only using credibility package. So the program is divided into 2 portions. The credibility aspect of things that will convert people into leads. What the entire free course is about. Conversion is everything. And then once you have the conversions, once you have gamma, that's the gamma part, right? Credibility is the gamma part. And the delta is the SEO portion, which ranks you number 1. So modules number 1 to 6 is the credibility, and 1 till the end is the SEO. In other words, I don't have 2 programs, right? I only have 1. I just cut the entire program in half to make it more affordable for people. If you want to buy the first half first, make some money, and then with the money buy the second half, you absolutely can. Okay, so the credibility gets you the website, the SEO ranks it number 1. So that your traffic isn't only free, highly targeted, highly motivated, easy to close. And that's basically it. So it's quite simple, straightforward, and just makes common sense. So let's recap, okay? What we have done so far, we have first gone through the training where I talked about the 4 elements of the motivated seller leads equation, okay? Alpha and beta deals with identifying your ideal audience. So it's not just anybody and everybody that wants to sell their house fast. No, that's nothing to do with it. The ideal audiences are people that are willing to sell their house below market value. So alpha and beta is all about identifying who you should be targeting, who you should be dealing with. Now, gamma and delta is all about how to target them. So the first half is all about identifying them. And then the second half is all about how do you target them. More accurately put, how do you have them target you? It's not just a benefit, it literally is the only way. Nothing can target motivated sellers because nobody and nothing knows when you become motivated. So the third part of this training, we went over what my system looks like behind the scenes. What makes our students so successful? How are they learning? How am I presenting this thing? So I showed you the behind the curtains of what my system looks like, okay? So this system is not on some Kajabi platform, one size fits all crap, to be honest. That's why I didn't do it. I had my team develop this entire dashboard based on my design. The entire dashboard is specifically designed to teach my product the most easiest, the fastest, and the most efficient way, okay? So this platform in itself is a secret weapon to your success. So do not take this platform lightly, okay? We have gone through so many tests, so many trials and errors to finally fine-tune this platform to make it extremely easy for you, not to just get support from us, but also support from other members in the community. We have a solid kick-ass community. You will hear everybody talk about their communities. Wait till you see our community. It's ridiculous, okay? So that is that part. So now, this concludes the training. This is what we've done so far. Now, I want you to understand something. Before, in the past, you've been told by all experts that you have to do direct marketing, cold calling, texting, driving for dollars, door knocking, bending signs, or whatever else you're doing, and you didn't know any better. Okay, you were struggling. You are struggling, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But you didn't know any better, so fine. Okay, we can let it slide. Now, however, you have no excuse if you are still not applying this. If you're not successful, it literally is on you. Keep this in mind. I have never, not once, given you a single opinion. Not once. Everything is data-based, which means if it works for me, it means proof of concept. The theory works. It works for everybody and everyone. It doesn't matter where you are, okay? So that is a big thing you need to take away from this training. Cold calling and whatever else strategy everybody is telling you how to do, some people make it. Some people don't. And the people that make it, some months they make it and other months they don't. So it's completely random. And now, because you've gone to the training, you know exactly why. This, however, is not random. You apply my strategies correctly and this will happen. No, I cannot promise anything because I'm not in your market. I have no idea if you're going to apply my strategies correctly. I have no idea if you're going to join my system or not. So obviously I cannot promise you anything. But that is why this training is also free. It is your responsibility to check it, to make sure it makes sense, to make sure I'm not a scammer. Obviously, you wouldn't be here if you thought I was, right? So that part should already be taken care of. But that's pretty much how it works, right? So I am doing this to really build up your excitement and confidence because that is what's going to take for you to actually become successful. You need to believe it works because if you don't believe it works, you're not going to put your all into it, okay? You're going to half-ass it. So only if you believe it works, you're going to give your all, and that is what it takes to become successful. So that was the training. I truly hope you sincerely enjoyed it. Like I said, it's all value-based. Take the value. It's all for free. It's all complete. So you have no excuse. You can apply it. Now, if you have questions or if you're interested in joining my system, send me an email or book a call with me in the link somewhere below. The reason why I don't give the prices here and now is because like you are picky who you send money to, I am picky who I'm teaching. It's not a joke, okay? Again, all my students have to rank number one. So just like that, I also want to have a talk with you. I mean, I want to see who you are, how hard you work, because if you buy my system and you do a piss poor job with your website and whatnot, everybody is going to think that your performance is what my system gives them. So I don't mess with that, okay? So you're picky, I'm picky. If you're interested, schedule a call with me. But before you schedule a call with me, be mindful of this. Watch this video in its entirety. I will only give you between 10 to 15 minutes to answer your questions and get you signed up if you want to get signed up. I am not going to spend yet another hour going through the entire system again with you. That's why this is a video. Go watch it twice if you need to, okay? So make sure you watch the video completely and make sure you at least try to understand everything before you schedule call with me and ask further questions, okay? So that's all thing I'm asking. So now, the only thing that is left is me telling you, this is the end. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm going to keep the video running. I am going to now show the accomplishments of my old and current students, how much money they're making, what they're saying about the product, whatever. So it's just going to be a collage of pictures or videos. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but I'm going to keep on running. And if you want to go, you go. If you want to see what else this thing does and how people have used it to get successful, by all means, keep watching. And again, it was a pleasure having you on this training. I hope this training was better than you've ever seen before. And if I may, do me this one favor. Before you go, if you received any value or entertainment watching this video, can you please share it? Share it, like, and comment. The biggest reason is because if you have been a victim of all the crap everybody is telling you of how to find multi-seller leads and you're losing a lot of money, spread the word and let everybody see that this is why you're losing money, okay? So let's help each other. Let's help everybody step up and see that what everybody is telling them is just not true. It's not right, okay? The second reason is I truly want to know what you thought of this video. What did you like? What did you find funny? What are your next step? What is your takeaway? That way, I can always improve my videos to provide value. And to those that comment, I am launching a new product. It's top secret right now, but trust me when I'm telling you, you will be willing to pay some serious money for this new product, okay? Anybody and everybody that comments and shares and likes, all three, I will do 3 months. You'll get 3 months free of my new product. And within the 3 months, you'll be making a lot of money, okay? So that said, the next thing I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to show you some reviews and some screenshots of how much money people are making in my product. So that way you can see if this product is right for you, okay? Gang, it was a pleasure. It really was. And as you can see, we had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and I made new friends. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you a bunch of success and a very good night. Talk to you soon.
My name is Ashley Kerr, and I am here with Tony Robinson.
How are you finding deals for your business today?
I was kind of researching, trying to figure out what the best way to do that was. And what I found out is that every single investor I talked to, their bottleneck seemed to be finding deals. They've got money, they got lenders, they have contractors. They're just trying to find deals, especially in the hot market that we're in right now, you know? And so I decided that I've got to become the guy who can find the deals, and then all the other opportunities will open up for me. So I was trying to figure out how do I do that? So, researching what's the best way to find those deals, cold calling, direct mail, bandit signs, whatever. And so I actually ended up coming across a guy named Gerald Norden with The Mighty Investor, and I ended up signing up for his program. He specializes in search engine optimization, or SEO, for real estate investors. And so that's kind of where I started. I was like, rather than starting off putting bandit signs or whatever, my goal is to be the #1 ranked cash home buyer in Chattanooga. Like when you search cash home buyers in Chattanooga, we buy houses Chattanooga, whatever, I want to be the #1 Google ranking for those web searches. And now I am the #1 ranked Chattanooga cash home buyer on Google. And so those leads are coming in and we're rocking and rolling.
Eric, if there's somebody out there that's like me and has no idea where to even start researching and learning how to build a website and SEO, do you have any advice as to resources or websites they should go to start learning about this?
Yeah, either pay a professional to do it for you or pay a professional to teach you how to do it. don't try to figure it out yourself.
I like that answer. So where should they go to find a professional?
Yeah, so Gerald Norton, the Mighty Investor, he's the guy who really taught me everything that I know. I'd never built a website before. I'd never done any SEO before. I'd never done anything. And like I was saying before, now I'm the top ranked cash home buyer on Google for my area, which just blows my mind that that's even possible. But you just follow the steps and it works.
Hi, my name's Eric with Premier Property Buyers in Southern California, and want to give a shout out to Gerald and the platform he's created at SEO for real estate investors. I know nothing about SEO. When it comes to technology, I'm completely inept, but Gerald's provided a platform that makes it easy for people like me who know nothing about SEO. He maps out every step you need to be successful at SEO, and he holds your hand the whole way. And before I signed up with Gerald, I wasn't ranking at all. Now I'm on the first page of Google and ranking #1 in numerous cities. And I think I've been with Gerald approximately 9 months now. And in those 9 months, I've closed 6 deals. Those 6 deals have provided a net profit of $217,000. So my ROI has been great, to say the least. Couldn't be happier. And just wanted to say, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Gerald's an SEO genius. You won't be disappointed. Thanks, Gerald, for making SEO so easy for people like me.
Hi there, this is Omer with Florida Cash Home Buyers. I just want to share my experience working with Gerald and his team at SEO for Real Estate Investors. So we started working with Gerald back in February 2020. I heard about him through Facebook. My partner tagged me on one of his posts. I looked at it. I was kind of skeptical, but I figured let's give it a shot and schedule a call with him. And I'm really happy I did, because on the call he really impressed me. So we decided to sign up with him and start working. We first signed up for the credibility package to basically redo our website. And once we started making changes to our site based on his program, our conversion rates started going up. We started getting really good feedback from sellers about our website, which we haven't really gotten in the past. So that was pretty interesting. And we actually had a couple of them say that they chose to work with us, not only because speaking with us and our offer and stuff like that, but also with the way our new site looks. It just looks much more credible. So that was in itself just a testimony to the things that I've learned with Gerald and how his stuff really works. So we also, once we saw that that's working for us, we signed up for the next program that he has, the SEO package. And once we started doing that, we started also getting traffic from blogs, which we haven't gotten before. That was pretty interesting to see that that stuff actually works. And actually yesterday we had our record number of leads per day. We got 6 leads yesterday, and a few days before that we got 5 leads from the website. We used to average about one to 2 maybe leads a day, about 8 leads per week from our site, and now it's almost double that. And we really only started working on the SEO part of the program probably like 3 months ago. So our rankings improved. Right now we rank #1, I think mostly #1 for We Buy Houses Florida, also in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, which we fluctuated, Fort Lauderdale and Miami, we fluctuated between 2 and 3, and now we're pretty much all the time #1 when I look at it, as well as Orlando and West Palm Beach, and now we're starting to go into other markets in Florida based on Gerald's program and teaching. Yeah, I mean, it's been really a pleasure to work with Gerald. He's been very responsive. His team has been super helpful. And if you're thinking about, if you want to dominate your market with SEO, I definitely recommend working with him. It's not easy. You have to put in the work, but it definitely pays off. So, Gerald, thank you for all your help, and take care. Bye bye.
Hi, my name's Erin, and I work for a real estate investment company called Laurel Buys Houses out here in Sacramento. We have been buying and flipping homes and for about the past 20 years. I got brought on board about 2 years ago to run their marketing and their website through Carrot. We have always done fairly okay with SEO up until this last year. We could definitely tell that there was a difference, and we were drastically falling down the first page, and it just kept getting worse and worse. We sought help from multiple SEO companies, multiple PPC companies, and either they overpromised and underdelivered, or it was just a total waste of time. They didn't know what they were doing. We ended up seeing Gerald through a video testimonial on YouTube, and I thought it would be worth a shot to see him out, just hear what he had to say. And I was blown away by, I mean, he was promising we would be the #1 spot very quickly, and I was a little skeptical. I mean, I'd heard it all before. We started his program a little over a month ago, and we started, working on the website, following all of the steps that it takes through his plan. His plan is very easy to follow. It's step by step. Literally anybody could do it. So in the past month, we have had near 20 SEO leads that were all very good leads. We're still following up with them. And just this past week, we've actually closed 2 of those SEO deals. Now, this turnaround was so fast for us. We climbed to the #1 spot in every keyword category that we were aiming for. And it feels great to finally be on top. Before we had gotten in touch with Gerald, we really didn't know what to do. We didn't know where we should be putting money into. If it was the website, was it our name? We started second guessing everything that we were doing. His program, I don't know how he's done it, but he has literally figured out the formula to SEO. And he's doing it different than everyone else is, and he's doing it correctly. And if you're doing SEO right now, you're probably not doing it right. But Gerald has been in touch with me every single week. His team is amazing. This isn't a quick fix. If you're looking for a quick fix to automatically put you at the top for SEO and you're not willing to put in the work, then this is not the right program for you. But you're gonna have to do some work. It's gonna take some time, and you have to be patient, and you have to follow it step by step. But if you do, the results are second to none. You will be #1 in your area. You will be #1 with SEO if you work with Gerald, period. I am very grateful, and I am so happy that I found this program, and it was worth every second of my time to follow the steps and initiate it. So if you're thinking about going with Gerald, stop thinking about it and just do it, because this guy, he's figured it out, and you will be so happy that you chose to go with him. So thank you for everything. Thank you.